Hi there. Spend a little time with me, and we're going to pull cards from Through the Eyes of Your Soul and then the Animal Spirit deck. And we're going to have story time because I have to read from both of these decks. I don't have them memorized, and you can never memorize this stuff because the cards are extraordinarily deep. And so a lot of these cards, you have to just use your own intuition and not just listen to me or what's written in the book when you hear the message and have it apply to you in your life. So I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you stick around to see what Spirit has to say through the cards for you today. I'm going to just hurry up and do it. And my dog just jumped on the bed and made the camera shake a little bit, but I think you'll be fine. All right, so let's see what Great Spirit and your own spirit team has to say to you today. Ooh, be curious, look deeper. And that's actually like the front of the book. So let me just read that one and see how many more cards I need to pull. So that's number 51. Um, hang in there with me, guys. Page 62. And it'll be interesting to see how all of the cards relate to each other. So this is a Welsh fairy glen, okay? And it says, look, I can barely see, look beyond the natural world for a more enhanced view of things. So, see beyond the obvious. So always looking deeper beyond the obvious. That's what I've been doing for years on my shamanic path is treating the unseen world as if it's real because it is. And everything happens in spirit before it becomes matter. That's even physics. So quantum field situation, is a place you should delve into the quantum field. That's all I have to say. And look beyond the physical at what's going on. And let me just read whatever else it says. In the very north of Wales, near the town of Betsy Coed, is a beautiful enchanted fairy glen. It is reportedly the home of the uh, Twywood, sorry, Teg fairies, sorry. They are said to be somewhat shy of humans, very playful, 6 feet tall, and dressed in green. They have a deep, shadowy beauty that strikes awe into the eyes of the beholder. The glen features stark white quartz traced with green ivy and the scent of sweet, damp moss along the flowering water. The path leading to it is lined with enchanted farm animals and birds who stare silently as you go by. And as you can see, behind me is a tree out my bedroom window. I live in the forest, and so um, it's a very magical place. I'm going to just split the cards and pull one more from this deck before we pull the animal cards. And so I don't know what to tell you about that card other than interpret it yourself, but just look beyond the obvious and at the things that are unseen. Oh, wow, we got this one recently. Purify your surroundings. And then I believe, if memory serves, I believe they are druids or inner earth people. And this is like their gateway into the other realms. And let me just read that one really quick. It just says, purify your surroundings. And so it's talking a lot about energy work, for one thing. I know that. Page 57. Thanks for being patient and hanging in there with me while I look up these meanings. transmutations and the return of the Tuatha De Danann. Yeah, I was just watching something on YouTube about the Danann. They are fae folk. And so let me see. What does it say? Raise the vibration of your immediate environment. Live in sacred space. So I actually took time on Sunday to do that. I just stayed home and cleaned and cleared and set up my crystals in a new configuration, and cleaned up the yard around the house and just made everything a lot more beautiful. And I just felt really good about purifying my surroundings and making sacred space so that my home is sacred space, and it absolutely is. So the Danu people withdrew from the world of men to pursue their chosen path of evolution. They ascended to a realm of higher frequency, leaving the world of denser matter. The painting is about the transmutation of nuclear waste and other toxins that endanger all life. And when the earth is uncontaminated and returned to its natural condition of divine order and beauty, the Tuatha De Danann will joyfully return and live once again side by side with the human race. The Daga, I'm sorry with my pronunciations, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. The Daghada carries the cauldron from which no one goes hungry, and Ein, a fairy goddess of love, plays the magical harp that keeps the seasons in their correct order. So a powerful couple, I guess. And yeah, they're related to the Fae folk and have entered into a different frequency that we can't see with our obvious eyes. So it's interesting how these two play off each other. This says see beyond the obvious, and this is beyond the obvious that can't be seen anymore because they're in a different frequency, but they are still within the quantum field, so you can connect with them in the quantum field. And on the bottom of the deck, I'm not going to read it. We're just going to take a quick look. And she is, it says, a new door is opening, step over the threshold. So follow Spirit's instructions and guidance and follow where that's leading, because it looks pretty magical. All right, guys, and now we're going to take a look at the Spirit Animal deck, and I'm going to have to read from those as well out of the book because I'll never be able to memorize all these. But anyway, let's see what the animals have to say that might tie into that. The bottom is frog. And so we'll take two. Okay. Tarantula and cheetah. And they're both, I believe that's the fire symbols. So they're both fire symbols. And let me read what tarantula is all about. I feel like it's going to take such a long time to find it. I hope you're doing well. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. And we'll just muddle through together with these cards. Okay. Tarantula. At a crossroads, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision is to be made. It implies, I can barely see you guys. Yeah, it's time to make a decision and it will change your life. So use that fire horse energy that we're in this year of 2026 and move towards what is next for you, because apparently something really good awaits. And go for it really quickly. I'm not going to look that one up. I'm just going to use my intuition. Just move quickly to what lights you up and where Spirit is leading you, because it looks like a really spectacular place. And you just have to trust, like with these cards, and weave your own destiny. Okay. And I believe that's the goddess Sophia, who is full of wisdom, and she likes to weave in from the quantum field into matter. Some cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading, and I'll be back for another one before you know it. Take good care. Bye.